No, what is going on? Serrano, hot like fire, chili pepper. Let's go, let's grow. So this Friday we will be doing our last super mega virtual open house of the February market. We will be doing that at noon. Oh my God, I did something and I don't know how to stop it.
How?
Help.
Thank
Somebody help. I don't know.
Why is somebody?
All right, well, I guess it is what it is. Jamira in the place to be. What up? Jamira Lashley down there in that the super hot market down there in the Carolinas, North Carolina. What up? What up? What up? I see you, but I can't see you. So I can officially see you, but I cannot officially see you. I don't know who's responding, but I'm gonna put it up anyway. I got my phone ringing off the hook. Good afternoon. This is Sekou. How can I help you? I noticed that you were looking at properties in our website, and I'm going to put together a list of properties that'll match your search criteria. I'll just need to get a few questions answered from you, and then I can let you go. Were you looking for a rental or a purchase? You were looking to see. You were looking to see how much stuff was going for. I understand. Oh, I do you one better. I'll link you with our market analysis. We have a listing power analysis tool that we use. I could send it out to you, and then we can take it from there. Okay, you're not. What's your timeline? Like, what are you thinking of? Well, let's say all things add up for you and the numbers add up for you. When were you thinking about going? All right. Well, we could talk about it. I mean, yeah. No one really knows. No one knows for sure what's happening and where. If you let's say you did sell, where would you go next? You would think in Texas until last month. Well, I mean, maybe once every 10 years they have a big problem with that, but you're tired of the snow up here, so you don't want to. I get it. Well, there's places further south that you could go. Okay. You know what? I work with a network of agents across the whole country, and we work very closely with each other. We actually lead generate together every day. That's probably where you got this call. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Did you say your name was Pamela? No. Okay. I'm literally scrambling around my desk looking for a pen. Okay. So this is what we'll do. I'm gonna send you an email. I'm gonna send you an email. What is your email address? I'm gonna send you an email. It's gonna start the process. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see. I mean, let's cross that bridge when we get to it. Let's first see what kind of power you have if you're the list in this market. The market is hot and it's insane. So I have a great amount of confidence that it's going to show you numbers that you like. My only question will be, how soon after you see that number will we be setting an appointment to get you listed and get you sold? I'm very happy you called me back. Awesome. We're gonna have a mega open house, a virtual open house this Friday. You mind? I'm gonna friend request you. Okay. Landsberg.
I don't even know what you're playing, bro.
All right. Lands. Okay. All right. I'm going to invite you to our mega open house. It's a virtual open house in an effort to keep everybody safe. We're doing things virtually. And if somebody loves it, they then further the cause by then asking to see it in person. But we've been getting thousands and thousands of views every week on our virtual open house. It's averaging about 500 views an hour. Yeah. Well, let's see. I'd be interested. I'm gonna get this out to you ASAP, and we'll set an appointment after that. And I hit friend request just now, so let's see. Awesome. Thank you. I gotta get off the line with her real quick because I don't want her to see me going live with her on the phone. What up? I see a like button. Mash the like and love button. That was a callback. Rebecca Soto in the place to be. Big Paul in the place to be. My man, 50 grand. Soto Legacy Group down there in Florida. I don't know, man. Rebecca, more and more it's looking like we need to be looking at properties down there, man. I'm looking at the size of the properties you have and the amount of land that's there. And yeah, I don't know. It's talking to me, man. It's talking to me. I'm ready to go. I was so depressed the other day that the snow was coming down again. Everybody was like, hey, it looks all beautiful. And I was like, I should never be like that around snow. Jason Joseph in the place to be. What's up? Josh Pride in the place to be. Real Estate Royalty has joined our broadcast. So it is awesome that we are all here together. I'm going to repeat that my team, and by my team, I mean all of the agents that I work with, the collaborative effect from here all the way down to Florida, we're looking to grow with agents like you. And if you're not an agent, and if you know an agent that can really, really, really benefit from some coaching, some training, some support, I want them to have a cup of coffee with your coach. Reach out to me and let me know. We'll set an appointment. We'll make it easy as pie. We'll jump on a call together. And let's see if we could just grow together. Let's see if we can just build together. I've said before, my mission is to grow by 1,000 agents this year and to help at least 100 agents to grow their business exponentially so that everyone can enjoy this pot that we're working with. And man, I'll be more eloquent about it the next time, I swear. But I'm not thinking about this. That kind of thing hurt. It kind of hurt. Yes, it didn't hurt when I got the shot, but it hurt afterwards. My wife is making fun of me. She's like, you're a Leo. You're complaining about everything. Just suck it up. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Andrea has just entered the building. Let's see if we get her to turn on her camera or whatever. What up, Mrs. Harden?
What's going on?
What's going
I've
on?
never used this before. What is this?
This is called StreamYard. This is how we do our broadcast when we just want to get the information out. This is where we will be doing our super mega virtual open house. So when you're joining me this Friday to showcase some of those listings you're taking, bing. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, you know who has not made an appearance tonight? Betsy. Let's go. So, Andrea, I was sharing our numbers today. I have over 13,000 contacts. What kind of numbers did you put up today? And even if there's 10, I want you to talk about your celebration. This is where we get to celebrate your movement, your growth, everything.
Okay, let me see. Hold on.
Well, first of all, I'm saying it's a nice profile picture, yes. But where's Andrea? Where's
my hair sticking up on my head? I'm sitting here trying to.
All right. I ain't gonna say nothing. There we go. There's my afro. There it is. I love it. I love it. Let's go.
Listen, I can't.
So wait.
Sit here like this. I can't even. I don't know what.
I wish I had that issue.
How to price a house?
Well, you know how you price a house? All right,
Yeah.
this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a quick coaching call, really, really quickly. We have a quick coaching call. Really, it's just me and you right now.
Okay.
So we have a quick coaching call, real quickly. So we're gonna do what is called a CMA. We're gonna do a listing price analysis, really, really quickly. So,
Yep. I got it
Andrea,
pulled
I
up.
want you to pretend that I am your best buyer client in the world.
Okay.
I'm your best buyer client in the world, and I'm guaranteed to buy a property with you. But I
Okay.
only have an hour to see property.
Okay.
So we have to narrow it down to the best properties in the market that match my criteria. Do you think you could do that
Okay.
for me? So let's put in the criteria. The search criteria is the subject property,
Okay.
right? So if you're trying to evaluate a property, so you're going to take the subject property.
Yep.
Let me just take a moment to bring the man, the myth, the legend on as well. So now you got two coaches. This is a 2-on-1 scenario, right? So what up, Dave? Hold on, let me
Hey,
just switch this
Dave.
around.
There you go.
So now your subject property is my search criteria. Everything except for the price. So whatever
Okay.
the type of property, whatever the backyard has, whatever the amenities are, and value boils down to just three things as it compares to price. You ready?
Yep.
All right. It's size, location, and amenities. Right? How big of a property do I get for my dollar? Where do I get to move for my dollar? And what do I get for my dollar? Right? So size, location as amenities as it relates to price. So if you look at the subject property, you know how big it is, or you know the type. Maybe you don't deal with size. Maybe you don't deal with acreage or square footage. Maybe you deal with like a ranch versus a duplex or whatever.
Okay.
Right? So you know how big it is.
Yep.
You know where the subject property is,
Yep.
and you know what you get with the subject property. Now,
Yes.
put the subject property in as the search and see what else pops up. And then this is important. You ready?
Yep.
What else, if I was definitely going to buy that subject property, what three other properties would I definitely look at in that hour? I only got 1 hour to see properties. What three other properties would I look at? So let's tabulate that. You guys are all of you guys are getting a master class in CMA right now. You're getting a master class in price evaluation. What up, Dave? While she's doing that tabulation. Ah, man. Glenn, what up? Mesura. I already know what that is. I already know what that's about. Right? So in making our business better, right, and making our universe better, what we should be doing is looking to see how much value we could present to both the buyers and the sellers. And I don't just mean dollars. I mean service, I mean attention, etc., etc. Andrea, how many properties popped up?
9.
9 properties popped up. Perfect. There's almost 10. That's awesome. 9 properties popped up. Now, what I want you to do is with a fine-tooth comb.
Yep.
With a fine-tooth comb, I want you to eliminate the ones that are not exactly like the subject property.
Okay.
Hey, what up, Michelle and Jeff? I see you out there in Long Island. Is that Long Island real estate royalty in the place to be? Michelle and Jeff with us. Fradalone says every realtor in the universe needs to see this. From your lips to the universe's ears, right? Dream big. Look at this behind you. The whiteboard is gone, and you put it up an official monitor, huh?
Yeah, no. The monitor's already been there. I just switched my location in the room. See, when you have a desk on wheels, see, there's the old location.
You're awesome. you got 2 locations. There you go.
I actually have 4. If you look at,
you got 4
walls.
All right, Andrea. So now, as you're narrowing it down, listen to the language, right? You're narrowing it down to the 3 best properties, and I mean, what you want to do is you want to get as strict as possible. When you have 9 and you need to narrow it down to 3.
Yeah.
Like if it's a square foot off, you're gonna try to take that square foot off. What up? We got another person in the place to be real estate royalty, and I believe we got a 2-for-1 right now. We got Jen Makes Moves and TT Danny. What is the deal, y'all?
Wow, look at that.
Hey.
Ow, 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 ow.
Need a little bit more
We're gonna
enthusiasm,
try
my
to
love.
take that square
Hi,
We got another person in the place to be real estate royalty, and I believe we got a
We got like a
The one
triple
right now.
reverse.
Yeah, that's Jen.
Hi.
Jen, what you gotta do is you gotta
Hi,
turn your
Drew.
volume down just a little bit.
I turned it off.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I
Right.
got you. All right, I'm gonna go with what Antonio says that every realtor in the universe needs to see this. All right, where are we at now? How did we narrow it down? How many properties do we have now, Andrea?
Okay, I have 3 that are I lied. No, I did take this one out. Okay, so I think I have 3. Yep.
Okay, wait.
I got 3.
Stop. Let's say you had 4. Let's just say you had 4. Right now, here's where it is. This is where you make all of your money. You have to justify. Which 3 get to stay and which one has to go. If all things are even, right? Then you have to say, well, this location is better than that location, or this type is better than that type, or this amenity is better than that amenity. So I'll tell you right now, a fireplace versus a indoor pool, I'm gonna go with the indoor pool, right? Like one amenity is better than the other, right? So then you narrow it down and you get to your 3. So now you're at your 3, right? Now here's what I want you to
I got
present.
my 3 because the other one I forgot to take off. It was 2-story, and this is the subject home is the rancher.
So now here we go. Give me the 3 prices of these houses: the high, the median, and low. Give me those 3 prices. Are they all relatively close?
385 and 400.
So now, if you wanted to sell this property in the next 2 weeks, if you wanted to sell this properties in the next 7 to 14 days, what price would you put on your subject property so that it sells before all 3 of those places?
I don't know. Do I price it lower now?
You're the realtor. You're the pro. You're the pro. You want this to sell. So now look, I have 4 properties to choose from now. I've got the subject property. That's the price we don't know. And I got these 3 other properties, right? I have these 3 other properties that are all priced from $375 all the way up to $400. So now what would make me choose the subject property over those other 3s? If they're all even. What up, Maria? If they're all even, basically, right? They're all pretty much apples to apples, right?
It's going to be the price.
So the only thing I got to work with is price. So if I got the exact same thing as everyone else, which one am I going to buy? I'm gonna go for the cheapest price. So what price do you feel we should use to put value in the eyes of the buyer, so they choose your place versus your competition? You just did a CMA. It took us 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes.
475.5. 470.
There you go.
474.5. Okay, so it's
474.5.
375. I would price it at.
375. Let's go. Yeah, because it's 379.
Oh,
it's
it was
3.
I'm sorry. I thought
380 and 400. That's where I would price it at.
Yeah.
That's where I would price it at.
Okay.
You just did it. It took you 3 minutes. Always ask your coach. Have a cup of coffee with your coach.
Thank y'all so much.
I feel like that's the biggest thing is having the owner understand their competition and what's going to make a buyer go after theirs, versus another one that's lower price that has the same exact thing.
I tell you what, that's why I do my presentation that way, right? So my presentation starts with, hey, look, let's first agree on how we're going to evaluate the property, how the buyer is going to do the comparison, right? Then once we do that, if you got an apples to apples comparison, what are you going to do? If you were buying a house and you had 4 identical properties, what would be your deciding factor? Price? Awesome. Let's go.
Because that's what it would be essentially. Okay.
That's what it would be. So you just did, Andrea, your first CMA completely on your own. It wasn't a machine. There you go. Andrea's been getting incredible results down there.
And it wasn't expired. It's my first expired.
And it wasn't expired. You know what we got to do,
It
right?
was my first expired.
I'm sorry, King Miles.
Cheerleaders.
So much.
King Miles, you had to see King Miles. I would turn the camera if I don't get in trouble.
King Miles was
Nah,
like,
nah.
"What is that?" He was probably like,
What are you ringing the bell for? So here's an example of the collaborative effect.
This
So
is
Andrea, what market are you in? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, that's for Andrea.
Andrea, this is an example of the collaborative effect. What market are you in right now? What market are you in?
Orlando.
She is in Orlando. And Jen and Danielle, what market are you in right now?
Hudson County,
Hudson
Jersey.
County, New Jersey.
Hudson County, New Jersey, right? And so just now, between these two agents from technically opposite sides of the country, right? From the north and the south.
And market. I'm surprised.
All we just did is and our markets feed each other.
Came together.
So now look Finale's picture behind him. He's killing it. He just gave you the thumbs up. You're killing it.
We good. We killing it.
So
We're more busy.
this Friday, are you going to be displaying this property on our Super Mega Virtual Open House? Yes, that's a lot.
Yes, I am.
There you go. There you go.
Deal. Yes, I am.
Let's go. So Andrea, so Fratelloni says, any of these have a 4-bedroom and an office? Any of your properties down there? She's down in Orlando.
Yes,
Fratelloni, you moving to? No. Yeah, he looking. Fratelloni always looking. He always got investment proproperties.
Submit an offer.
Make an offer, they said. Fratelloni.
Ask all these questions. Let's go.
Asking all them questions. What's going on with you, Finale? What's going on in your world? Deep Patel in the place to be. What's going on? We are putting numbers up, ladies.
Hey, Deep.
Ladies, I want to hear your numbers for today. What's your numbers like today? Let's put them on the board. We already got 13,000.
I'm at least 30 contacts.
Yeah.
Danielle, I got a listing appointment for Saturday. Danielle,
there you go.
She also got.
I have an application.
You have an appointment for.
And I have an appointment on Friday.
Yes.
With a book lead that you actually reached out to. Well, not you.
And she remembered you.
And she remembered your name. She was like, because it was an original.
She said, Sekou?
Yes. So we're getting which was great. That ended up being an hour-long conversation.
We said, yeah, we're his assistants. We're going to take care of you.
I work for y'all. Shit.
Let's go. I got a place rented this week. So I'm about to get another. So yeah.
So when we say let's go, let's grow.
How are you?
You are very Andrea's doing a contact right now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. She slipped off the screen so she can make it happen. Hey, look, Fratelloni, the only thing keeping me from going to Florida is Florida itself. What's the word around the world, Mr. Dave Finale? What's going on in your universe?
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to Florida in a few weeks myself. I'm actually going to be driving down there.
Sounds like fun.
What's
that?
that?
You're gonna pack the family up.
Yeah, me, myself, and I, and Joanne. So we're gonna drive down. But anyway, yeah, things are interesting. Ups, downs, all arounds, and just living, man. Just it's been a long time since we've been on this together.
Yeah, brother.
You know, so speaking to agents and collaborating with some of the best, I'm going to be doing a special TGIF next Wednesday. Right now, it's tentative to have the Brent Dove on.
Woo!
They
got his finale with the man, the myth, Brent Dove.
Right, and this Friday, we have Deontay Chantel, who is a developer and a real estate agent. She is with EXP, but doesn't do much with that. And she is all about affordable housing and helping people stay in areas where there's gentrification happening.
I want to meet this woman.
Set Friday at 11 o'clock. She'll be my guest on Real Estate Talk TGIF. She is located. She lives in Montclair, New Jersey. She's from.
I love Montclair. It's like a little hole. It's like a Hoboken kind of.
So she's very interesting individual. Her objective is to help people, have affordable housing in the areas they want to live. And she's like I say, she is a developer. She's doing transactions like this, I believe, in Kansas City. She's also looking at a neighborhood in Alaska, of all places.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be very, very interesting. Very interesting. I'm looking to bring in different types of people these days for different things. And, she fit a great next Friday. If anybody's interested in podcasting, I have one of the top podcasters in the country coming on, Sebastian Rusk, who teaches people how to do podcasts. So he's going to be on next Friday.
I think I'm going to be on for that whole broadcast because you and I, sir, we have a mission with our podcast. Mark Marcy in the place to be. What is up, Hudson County royalty?
So we got some really good people, including Michelle Pius in a few weeks.
Michelle, hey, listen, finale. I want to give a shout out to Danielle Taylor, Jen Cologne, and Christine Parker, who is over here.
Yeah,
because good things are coming soon.
Oh, wow, love it.
Good things are coming soon.
Yes, it
Good
is.
things are coming
Love
soon.
Yes, it is. Teamwork.
Love it.
I'm gonna make a mess with my T-shirt, and I'm gonna put commitment to capping like slanted or
yes, let's make a mess. Clean up the progress. Finale. We've broken some things with that, my friend. We have broken. We have broken some things with that. I got Mark Bjorkman down in Deltona, Florida. The guy has so much business. His assistant is looking for an assistant.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. And it's funny. I mean, with mentees and stuff, I mean, a lot of them fall by the wayside, but there's been a steady flow of agents coming in. There's a lot of big talk going on about the company we work with because of Grant Cardone.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
So we're Grant Cardone's going to have Glenn Sanford at 10X Growth Conference in a few weeks. That's going to be really cool.
Crazy.
I know, right?
That is crazy. Well, listen,
read a
everyone out there right now. What'd you say, Jen? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
just
interrupt.
read a post that we are officially in Brazil.
Yep.
We're in Brazil, Puerto Rico, South Africa. Where else? We're in a bunch of places now.
India.
This is India. Listen,
And-
it's never gonna stop.
No.
We're looking at the Asian market. We're looking at the European market. It's just a ball that's just growing and growing. And here's the thing. It's because we keep finding agents who are thinking bigger than they were. Italy, thank you very, very much. I don't know who it is because I can't see who it is, but I have a feeling that is one of the superstars in the collaborative effect. We are growing like crazy. So let me say this, and I never really say this before, but let me say this. If you're interested in growing with us, either hop in, talk to Dave.work, Jen Makes Moves, SekuPile.work. You could jump in my calendar. What up, Andrea Harding? Anybody that you talk to will just be like, no, this is the real deal. Let me just pass it on. Let me tell you what I did this week. This week, it's Wednesday. This week, I have had conversations with agents that have done 500, 700, 1,000, and 1,500 deals a year.
Wow.
And so most of the time you have a conversation with a person like that, and it's mostly reverence and things like that. What we were doing was we were talking about, and this is bananas. They were asking me, what am I doing to get new agents productive, to get new agents to do 24 deals a year? So these folks, these guys and gals that are doing 1,500 deals a year, 1,700 deals a year, millions of dollars worth of business, was asking what we at Commitment to Capping was doing just to get the brand new agents to do 2 transactions a month, to do 24 deals a year. They were interested in what we were talking about. And that is something that is, you can't replace that kind of value. So they're like, here, I'm willing to share everything that I could do in order to do $200, $500 million worth of business. And what I want to make sure is that my brand new agent that has never done a deal before is going to have a $250,000 income their first year in the business. It's been incredible. We've had a lot of fun doing this.
There's going to be there's I'm speaking to agents all the time now, and there's a buzz. There's going to be, I believe, once Grant Cardone starts working on things, I mean, it's just pretty amazing, and I'm amazed at what's going on. I'm so grateful that I've been around for a little bit of a while and been able to make great contacts, great collaborative efforts with people like Dan Beer and Kyle Whistle and Brent Gove and all the big guys, including Jay Kinder. I mean, they're all they're all living in Puerto Rico now, right?
Yeah. Listen, I'm thinking about it, brother.
You look at all of our friends. I mean, Krista Mayshore, she's now with EXP, right? So, I mean, Ricky Caruth. I mean, something is right about it. I mean, this is what you call proof
in the air,
right? So, I mean, if you listen to, I don't know if you saw it, the interview or the conversation that Glenn Stanford had with Grant Cardone on Workplace, it's very powerful.
Yes. It was inspiring. What happened? We were doing our academy at the same time,
right?
And so what they were talking about was through osmosis or I don't know, providence, but we made over 350,000 contacts this last week at the Appointment Academy. So what they were talking about pushing your limits. They were talking about growing their business. They were talking about expanding into areas that they were uncomfortable with. And we were doing the same thing. It was awesome. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
No, you're not interrupting. I mean, what's really great is that we talked, but you just talked with Andrea about the collaborative effort. I hope she's okay.
It looked like she fell off the page.
Yeah. It looks like she went to Mars for a minute. Look, I mean, I had a conversation with a real estate agent friend of mine for years, and it's interesting when you look at what I've been able to do and how my business and how my style has transformed. Being able to collaborate with this, just think about how agents would be able to transform their businesses, grow exponentially with the collaboration we're able to do. Like, for instance, I mean, people say, well, I can talk to these people all the time. I mean, I can go to conferences and get on masterminds, but how many people like Kyle Whistle and Dan Beer can you go in on a Monday and say, hey guys, I got a question?
Yes.
And you get the answer right away. Right?
Hey, Dave, let's take it to the next level. You go in on a Monday and the top producer of your team, of your organization is like, hey, what kind of obstacles are you facing? I want to help you to overcome some of your obstacles. The $500 million producer is asking you what they could do for you.
So let me kind of bring this back and compare it to other models, right? And it's not doing it for one's better than the other. I went to convention upon convention upon convention, sitting in the audience. I've been on stage a few times, thank God, and I do thank them for that. But when you see the people on stage, most of the time, I'm going to say 90% of the time, these are brokers with huge companies, which 10, 20 offices. You have agents with huge teams, and they're talking at that level, right? They're talking at the level above everybody, and they're not sharing the little things because they can't, right? My point is that you're able to share these things and have this person help you with your problem when you're at this level and they're at this level. Well, you can't get that anywhere else.
Anywhere.
I had 21 years as a franchisee, and you could not get it. Yeah, you could talk to them, but they couldn't help you on your level. So it was inadequate. Inappropriate.
I love it. The language that you're using. Well, I want to do something really quickly. First of all, whoever's typing that fast is the bomb because I can't even think and type that fast. So whatever. I want to pivot. I want to pivot over to Ada. She's out in the world, so I muted her mic. I'm gonna unmute her mic because she's out there doing big things. I want to hear these numbers. What up, Ada Doyle? 8 o'clock.
What's up?
Can you hear us, Ada? Oh, she smiled at us. Don't take that mask off. You get jumped by people and shit.
I'm in the corner.
What's up? So, what are you doing? Where are you? What's going on?
Is that me that's making the weird noise, or is that someone else?
That is you. That is you making the weird noise, but that's all right.
Is that better?
That's a little bit better, but we don't care. We want to make a mess. We don't care about the noise.
I'm at swimming. My daughter's in the pool.
Yes.
So I wasn't gonna hop on right now, but you know, why not?
You see, I kept pushing the
today
number.
Yeah, no, today was like awesome. First of all, I love this afternoon with you because that is like, as far as like the secret society of lead gen goes, I do my lead gen in the middle of the day because I have like FOMO, you know, although we hop on and do lead gen every day, 8 to 11 together, I usually hop on around 9ish, right? I can't do two things at once, and I have FOMO if I can't hear what's going on. So I use my 9 to 11 for like my like mindset, get pumped up, I learn a lot. You know, I'm always learning something from somebody else's scenarios that they're like plugging through. And then I do my lead gen until about like 2:30. I wrap up anything that I need to do. I do my appointments in the afternoon after I pick my daughter up and bring her home and my husband is home. So that was like right in line what we did today, that little like workshop mindset that I was already in lead gen mindset. And I got 3 appointments out of that exercise.
3 appointments in the afternoon?
Yeah, 3 appointments in the afternoon of people that I was like too scared to bother after I showed them my listing, but they weren't interested in my listing. So months later, so I was just so proud. I just wanted to share that, like, sometimes you have to be in a certain zone to just say, you know, like, fuck it, whatever. I'm already in that mode. And that, you know, hearing the right thing at the right time. They would say you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. You can't say the right thing to the wrong person, right?
Right. That's perfect. Let me ask you this question really quickly. Ada, what market are you in? Break it down for us. You know, where's your business? How do we get in contact with you?
Oh, geez. Well, I'm in northern New Jersey, but I seem to kind of be a referral like source these days. I did a lot with Jen down in Orlando today.
Jen makes moves. Next Gen.
Sorry.
Next Gen.
In Orlando, and she gave me somebody else. I needed somebody down in Delray area. Somebody in another group chat today was looking for somebody who's looking in Florida. I don't know why 3 different Florida people came through for referrals, but it seems that like a referral thing is kind of like, you know, in the air right now from maybe just people up north. We did a funny thing where I was sitting in the snow and she was sitting in the grass today, like little video. So I'm excited to put that out too. But
let's put that out there. Wait, Ada, I wanna make a point around something that you just said. So people are moving like crazy, and there's a lot of speculation as to why. One of the theories I have is that the less we are tethered to a desk, the more of our dream home we can buy. Right? So it doesn't really matter where we live if we're telecommuting for the most part. And so even after this whole pandemic thing is over and we can go back into an office, I'm going to almost guarantee that the bigwigs of the world are going to be like, spend $1 million a year to have an office, or let my people live wherever they want and telecommute. No insurance, no maintenance, no electricity, I don't have to get a printer guy. I don't have to fill up the coffee mart. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need an IT dude. They're going to be like, all of that shit, or telecommute and let them live where they want. I'll even give them down payment money.
Yeah,
You think
no,
about
totally.
it,
And
man.
you know what? You sell your first time home buyer house here that you bought a year ago for $450, thinking that you were never going to be able to move up to like the 600, 700, 800 range to have like your forever home for another 5, 6, 7 years. Sell it here and you move into your forever home for, you know, the literally same exact amount of money in hand for taxes.
Yeah.
So,
I'm looking at
you know,
Orlando.
that
I'm looking at the
mindset is
Carolinas,
like, it's
Puerto
crazy.
Rico.
And vacation homes too. One of my referrals was somebody's buying a condo in the Delray Beach area for $300,000. Instead of spending between $10,000 and $20,000 a year on the amount of times they go down there and stay at different places, they like the same hotels that they go to. They're going to have an investment property, and over the amount of times that they go, and over time, it's going to pay for itself. So it's
I love it.
cool stuff.
I love it. So, ladies and gentlemen out there in the world, what you're privy to right now are realtors and coaches talking to each other about various markets and about different techniques that you could use to take advantage of the abundance that's out there. You know, everyone else thought that things shut down, and what really happened is that the world opened up, right? There's a saying that we've been circulating at the Appointment Academy and Commitment to Capping. It's we thought that 2020 was going to give us everything that we wanted. Instead, it showed us everything we already had. And I mean, and that's just the space we're in. All right, Ada Doyle, I see you muting. Could you please focus on that flight attendant for a little while? And we're going to show us some love. We're doing a super mega virtual. You've given us a sort of gold standard of mega virtual open houses. I wonder if we could find another one like that and do one this Friday with you.
Absolutely, that's what I do.
And that's what I do. Look at that. Look, Danielle, look. That's what I do. All right. I'll see you later.
See ya.
Chris Trayton is telling us that we're in India, Australia, Mexico, South Africa, England, France, Portugal, Hong Kong coming soon. We are around the world. Hey, wait, hold on, Jen. You are muted. All right, now you're unmuted.
Chris is texting me. He's like, "Tell Say it's me," and I'm like, "Wait, I can't get him." But you know, I was thinking about what Dave was saying before, and you know, when I first started as a brand new agent at another brokerage, I just felt like nobody was really willing to help. Everybody said that they wanted to help you, but it was always like, what's in it for me? What are you going to give me? I asked somebody to help me with a CMA and they were like, oh, we can co-list it. Bullshit. I worked hard to get that lead, you know? And when we made the transition over, I felt like everything just changed. It became a family environment. Everybody was more open and welcoming and wanting to see you succeed and wanting to really actually help you without looking for something in return. And I think that that's when you really reap the rewards and the benefits of actually helping somebody, when you do it from your heart and because you want to see that person succeed.
Right. And
go ahead.
No, I was going to say it's one company.
It's one company. It's just one big company.
One big company with right now 40-some thousand agents. That's what it is. It's like one office with 40,000 agents, right? And people say, well, that's not possible. Well, no, it is, because we've taken advantage of technology. We've taken advantage of the virtual world. We've taken advantage of virtualness. And you know what? You know, with being smart about what we do, being smart about what we need, you know, it's like, I'm sorry, but everybody else is still saying, well, how do you do this? How do you do this? And nobody wants to share. Guess what? There's no secrets out there. So what the hell are you hiding?
Exactly.
There's no secrets out there. Let me see if I can pull my girl Tanya Mott into the place. The world has gotten so small for us that we've been able to, I believe, this is something that I truly believe, is that we've been introduced to the best real estate talent on the planet, and we have access to it. We grow with it, and because of the collaborative effect, I get to say that I'm coaching the top 1% of the industry. I get to say that. I get to say that I'm coaching the people who are generating business through a pandemic, growing through a pandemic, doing whatever is necessary in order to help hundreds and hundreds of families every single year in order to move and to find their dream home and to invest in the future and to secure their homes. The housing security is a huge thing. And I'll tell you right now, the real estate agent is your bright, shiny center of the universe when it comes down to it. If you talk to your agent and you talk about what you're looking for, you talk about how you can do some of the things, we're going to connect you to our resources. It's not that we know everything. What we are is connected to everything and everyone. Everyone everywhere needs to live somewhere.
Right.
And I know a judge, I know, an inspector, I know this, I know that. If you need something, I know someone.
Hey, you know,
right?
what makes it difficult for me, I said I'm going down to Florida. I mean, there are so many people down there I'd like to go visit, but I don't have enough time. Right? I don't have enough time, and I'm not by myself, so it's not like I can go here, there, and everywhere, you know. And so it's like
English,
you know. So it's like I'll only see a few people if I can, but there's just so many people that we've been so blessed with, you know. Like Florida, you're talking about Andrea to begin with, but you have Veronica Figueroa, the Sotos,
Figueroa team.
Oh, you got
the Sotos.
You got another guy.
Manny Barrios,
right? David Adam Kerr's in Miami Beach, right? A lot of great people down there have great businesses that have great minds. I mean, Kerr's and Figueroa are completely different businesses, but same company. You know, same company. I mean, it's just amazing, and you know, I don't know. It's just really cool, and it's allowed me to broaden my horizons and work with a lot of other people.
And it's created, and what people don't talk about. What up, Brian Walters and Brenda Rankin, Harry English? What it also, Gene Boca, what's going on, Genius? What it has also done is it's stepped up the game. It's stepped up the game on a fundamental level, right? So on a fundamental level, where we might have been looking for enough contacts a year ago, right? What we're looking for now is enough resources for the contacts, right? Like there's nothing that's stopping us, right? And we're having a national conversation, an international conversation with people. Tanya says, I can't wait to join your appointment academy in the spring. Yes, I've been seeing some amazing things happen. Tanya, yo, we're going to be doing it.
I did too. I was really sad I missed it last week, but.
Do we have a March date?
March 15th through the 19th is the Appointment Academy Spring Edition. There you go. I'm glad somebody named it that. If you're a salesperson, if you're a real estate agent, you're gonna want to be a part of it. Like I said, over 350 contacts, over 350,000 contacts. There was probably close to about 100 appointments that were set. And Andrea, what is most impressive about what you're doing? Those contacts, those appointments, those listings that you're taking are coming. How many years in the business have you been? You're muted. So if you was trying to keep it a secret. Yeah. Go ahead.
A whopping 7 weeks.
7 weeks in the business. So so what it is, and I don't know if you feel like speaking on this, and I'm putting her on the spot here. I didn't ask her to do this ahead of time, but I wonder if you could speak on the fact of just being around the agents that you've been around and seeing and hearing some of the things. Like not everyone is experienced agent. There's some agents who are newer, who are struggling, who are transitioning into new markets, right? So can you speak on that for a few minutes?
Yeah, I like it. The reason I even signed with EXP is because Mark invited me to the Appointment Academy like a day before I was gonna sign with Keller Williams. So to me, that was a big deal. I knew all about EXP. And they sent me, I had their paperwork and everything, and I had to call them the next morning and say, this not gonna work out. I'm not gonna have time.
Oh my God, I didn't know that you were gonna say that. That's awesome.
So glad. Yeah.
Oh
man.
man.
I don't even know if I told you that. Yeah, that night, Mark was like, hey, you should get on this call. And I was like, okay. And then when I got on there, I was like, oh, this my tribe right here. I feel like
and you fit in.
Be home.
You,
and it's perfect because it worked. Like everything you guys talk about, I do. Whatever you say to do, even if I don't want to do it, I do it and it works.
I drag her kicking and screaming. She like, okay, you want me to do what?
Because I don't like making calls. Yeah.
But she does very well doing it. Look at Jen's face. Look at Jen's face, Andrea. She's taking deep breath.
It's my least favorite thing to do, but the reality is, a lot of people say cold calling is dead. It's bullshit. It's not. And the only way that you're gonna actually get listings and pick up more leads is by getting on the phone. And I have to tell myself that every day.
Yes.
Every day. Text messages work too, but you gotta follow up with a phone call. I sent out mass text messages to owners yesterday. I got like 5 leads already.
See, my calls keep coming in while we're doing our thing here. I'm not going to answer this one. The last one I answered, I set a little tentative appointment. I sent out the information. What up, Linda Williams? Here's what I'm going to say. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. This is something that will fundamentally change business for anybody watching, anybody wondering if you're a brand new agent and you want to figure out how to develop business. If you're an experienced agent and you want to kick your business into high gear, what you want to do is you want to meet 5 to 20 strangers a day. The only way you're going to grow is if you meet 5 to 20 strangers a day. And these strangers are friends of your friends. These strangers are friends of your past clients. These strangers are out there in the universe clicking around the net. These strangers are out there selling their home and running up into all of the issues of being a for sale by owner. These strangers are out there trying to sell their home and not having success. These strangers are out there, and all you have to do is figure out how to get in front of them in order to talk. And what Jen said is, I just got to talk to. I gotta pick up the phone. I gotta get my nose. Listen, we talk about it at the Appointment Academy. We talk about it at Commitment to Capping.
Yeah.
We'll do that there.
The other thing Danielle and I were talking, she had a really good call yesterday, and I was listening to her. And I could tell in the call, she got so comfortable. And the flow of the call just went so nice. And that was the appointment that she got. And when she got off the phone, and I said, Danielle, that's the key. You have to talk to them like they're your friends. Pretend you know them their whole life. They need your help. They don't know it. You just have to figure out where they need your help. And if you get over the fear of, I'm talking to a stranger on the phone, and put in your head, this person needs my help. Let me figure out how I can help them. They're my friend's friend, or it's my grandma's best friend's daughter. You have to make it a little bit personal. Make it feel like act like you know them, because eventually you will get to know them and you will help them. But that call that she had, just seeing how comfortable she got, it reminded me that when I'm on the calls, I need to.
It's inspirational to be around each other doing it, even if we're digitally around each other.
Right.
And that's where the real power comes in. We're really, really changing the game by saying, oh, okay, the consumer is expecting a digital market. The consumer is expecting the right now response. The consumer is expecting us to deliver on a way that we've never been able to deliver before. And I'm impressed. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is we're going to draw an end to this session. We're not going to go 2 hours tonight. I got this thing in my arm. It is putting me to sleep. My phone keeps ringing. I swear to goodness, it just keeps ringing all the time. If you want to know how we are generating leads, you want to know how we're putting appointments on the board, how we're putting listings on the board, if you want to know how to grow your business, just jump into our calendar, talk to Andrea, talk to Jen, talk to Danielle, talk to David, talk to us. And we'll have a square business conversation, because look, it may not make sense for us to work together.
Right.
But at least you'll know that the model is or is not what you thought it was, right? And so I'm gonna encourage you to do that. I love the mess out of you guys. I'm gonna see you all at 8 o'clock. We'll be on our call tonight. Yes,
8 o'clock?
finale. I'm sorry.
No, I'm
8
saying
o'clock.
8 o'clock. 8
Yeah,
o'clock.
yeah. I'll see you all at 8 o'clock. We have an accountability call at 8 o'clock where it's no nonsense. It's a glass of wine or a glass of scotch, depending on who you are. And we wrap up the day by literally doing what we said we were going to do. Was that another appointment, Jen? All right, y'all. I love the mess out of y'all.
See ya.
Peace and hair grease.
See ya, 8.